Your Day in Court, Saturday 19th of September 2020. Pacific Rim Network is producing this short video to inform people of the introduction of the extreme abortion legislation, which is now law. At the end of this video, you can then make an informed decision on what action you may decide to take, if any. I will be making a suggestion, so watch and listen carefully. New Zealand Extreme Abortion Bill. Abortion will be available on demand for any reason up to birth. Sex-selective abortion will be legalised. The current 20-week limit for disability-selective abortion will be scrapped, and abortion will be available up to birth for disabilities including cleft lip, clubfoot and Down syndrome. There will be no requirement that a doctor must be involved with providing an abortion. There will be no legal requirement that babies born alive after a failed abortion are given medical support. There will be no legal requirement that pain relief be given to babies being aborted between 20 weeks and birth. There will be no legal restrictions on controversial methods of abortion, such as dilation and extraction abortions, also known as partial birth abortions. This is when you allow the baby to be partially born, then you kill it. You do that through the harvesting of its organs and body parts. This legislation was introduced while the country was shut down due to COVID-19 with no public scrutiny. 68 politicians voted this legislation into existence and 51 voted against. The names of all are listed below. New Zealand has a proud history of being first in a number of endeavours and beating some of the best in world events, a huge success for such a small country. The first country in the world with the most extreme abortion laws in the history of mankind is not something that we New Zealand citizens will be proud of. 1893, New Zealand first country in the world to give women the vote. New Zealand won the America's Cup in yachting, 1995, and again in 2017.
Tearing towards Mark 1, so critical that Jimmy Hill and his team.
Sir Edmund Hillary in 1953 was the first man to climb Mount Everest. Brothers won the adult crew division of the 2015 World Hip Hop Dance Championships in Las Vegas.
We're taking this forward. Did you touch my witches?
The All Blacks, the most successful sports franchise in modern sports history. 2003, Michael James Terry and Cartwright Terry set a two-stand world shearing record of 924 ewes shorn, Guinness Book of Records. John Walker wins gold, 1500 metres, Montreal Olympics, 1976.
1 lap to go this time, Walker moving. Walker staying out of trouble at the front of the bunch, but he's not keen to really push the pace at the moment. The bell is ringing. 400 metres from now, the gold medal will be handed out. Coughlin of Ireland, Walker New Zealand, Graham Crouch of Australia, Walhoota starting to move and coming from the back, Paul Wellman.
The right to terminate a child's birth under abortion legislation, where their organs and body parts can be harvested, is now the law. But how long it remains a law is now up to us. We have the power to make change. The elections on the 19th of September 2020 is when we have our day in court. Let us use our day in court wisely. A lot of our best warriors, soldiers, men and women are dead and buried overseas in foreign lands. They died to protect the old, the innocent, the helpless, the unfortunates, the rich, the poor and the famous. I would like you to take note of these two, the innocent and the helpless. The mother of the unborn child also needs to be included in this conversation, and the father. Their reasons for having a birth terminated is their business, but the process that may take place to terminate the birth is our business. On the 19th of September, we, the silent majority of New Zealand citizens, can make it known to those 68 elected that we do not agree with the decision they have made in our name. People born physically impaired with different disabilities who have been an inspiration to millions of people. Stephen Hawking, one of the most well-known physicists in the world, and he was able to achieve that in spite of being diagnosed with ALS when he was 21. Ralph Braun, born with muscular dystrophy. Ralph started his career in 1966 when he created the first wheelchair accessible van with hand control. John Hockenberry, American journalist and author, Emmy and Peabody Award winner. He is one of the most successful journalists with a spinal cord injury. Stevie Wonder, one of the most beloved singers alive today. Stevie Wonder is a musician, singer and songwriter who was born blind. He was born 6 weeks early. People born physically impaired with different disabilities who have been an inspiration to millions of people. Helen Keller, an American author, political activist and lecturer who was the first deaf and blind person to earn a college degree. Nick Vujicic was born without limbs. With the support of his family, he managed to graduate from Griffith University. He travels the world as an evangelist, a motivational speaker. He's an author, musician, actor, and enjoys fishing, painting and swimming. He's married and has 4 children. Tanny Gray Thompson, born with spina bifida. Tanny Gray Thompson is one of the United Kingdom's most successful disabled athletes. She's won more than 20 medals in the Paralympic Games as a wheelchair racer. Jack Carroll, at age of 14, appeared in Britain's Got Talent and finished as a runner-up, a wheelchair user due to cerebral palsy. He's pursued an acting career and is known for using his cerebral palsy in his comedy. New Zealand Army, the Haka, Baghdad, Iraq. Send the message below to everyone in your mobile phone, messenger and email. Hi, go to this page www.charter-2020.com, click on YouTube and watch Your Day in Court, 19th of September 2020. I was born in the shadow of the mountain, Mount Taranaki, New Zealand. Thank you, Robin Terry.